back to Rocky Railway, where we're on track for another incredible day where Jesus' power pulls us through. Trust Jesus. We're imagining what it would be like to be on a steam engine traveling through the massive Rocky Mountains. Matter of fact, it takes a lot of power to pull the heavy train cars through these steep, winding mountains.
Yes, it does. Earlier this week, we talked about how the same steam that makes this tea kettle whistle can pull a whole long line of train of cars. Skittles, that makes me wonder, what else can they power with steam?
You know what? Well, I did some research on this. Some power plants use steam to power an entire city. And as a matter of fact, in the olden days, there was a lot of things that were used steam powered, like cars and tractors and ships. And you know what? When Skittles was a little girl, I used to live next to a town that they used to power their sidewalks with steam to melt the snow out. Wow. Pretty cool during the winter.
Awesome and smart.
It is super smart. Steam can create a whole ton of power. But you know where else there's power? Right here. Today we're talking about God's Son, Jesus, and the awesome, huge, bigger than death power he has. Matter of fact, there's a verse in the Bible that reminds us of that same mighty, awesome, unbelievable power that brought Jesus back to life that lives inside of us.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we'll continue to talk about that later, but let's go ahead and sing our theme song. Starburst, are you ready to sing the theme song?
Yeah!
You bet. We're talking a lot about big, strong, powerful things. And it's easy to look at mountains and oceans and say, that's so big and awesome. But our big and awesome God made that. But some of our God sightings can be tiny things.
Oh, I have a tiny God sighting I want to share.
Oh, please share, okay?
One day I was looking out at my bird bath and I happened to see not one, but 2 hummingbirds playing and taking a bath in my bird bath. That is not something you see every day. That is a small God sighting.
I love that small God sighting, Starburst.
Thank you.
All right, crew leaders at home. It's time to get your poster board out. And look, Starburst has been doing a great job of putting stickers and coloring ours. We just love it.
Thank you.
So crew leaders, go ahead and why don't you share your small God sighting and then make sure you put a sticker on the board. And for each crew member, when they're showing their God sightings, make sure that they get to put a sticker on each track. So hopefully by the end of the week, we're completely full. We'll wait right here.
I'm going to put on follow his signals. If I can get the tip off.
If you traveled on a train, your trip would have a beginning and your trip would have an end. Life is like that too. When we're born, we have a beginning, and our lives end when we die. So let's take a look about that for just a minute, okay? This water bottle that Starburst has, let's pretend the water inside is your life, okay? You're born. Maybe you go to preschool. Then you go to elementary school. And then maybe you're lucky you go to college and you pay taxes, and you work a really, really, really long time. And then maybe you have grandkids. And then your life comes to an end and it runs out and there's just no more. Just like this water bottle that Starburst has. When we think about our life ending, it can make us feel really, really, really sad. But Jesus' power is amazing. With Jesus' power, we have life in heaven, and the life in heaven goes on, and it can go on and on. In heaven, our lives will have no ending, and it'll just keep going, and it doesn't matter if our water bottle overflows or not.
It won't stop. It just keeps coming.
No, it just keeps going.
That's Jesus' power right there.
That's right. Look at that overflowing, because that is today's Bible point. Jesus' power lets us live forever. Trust Jesus. Our life on earth will end, but because of Jesus, we can have the power to live with him in heaven forever.
It's still going.
Yes. But to make that happen, Jesus had to give up his own life by dying on the cross. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But for right now, let's sing about the cross and what it means to me and what it means to you at home. Starburst, are you ready to sing the old rugged cross?
Yeah!
Yeah! All right.
Wow, Skittles, I love that song. I am so glad we got to sing it. Kids, let's meet Bible memory buddy. I wonder who will help us remember that Jesus' power lets us live forever.
Trust Jesus.
Let's find out.
Today you discovered that Jesus' power lets us live forever. Trust Jesus. Our Bible memory buddy, Finn, is
a fantastic, friendly fish who reminds us of Jesus' power and love.
Yep.
Remember, kids, your Bible buddies are in an envelope for you each day, so you can play a game with them if you download the app, and that card is there. Remember, the verse for the day is on the back too, and today's verse is Romans 8:11. The Spirit of God who raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. Jesus' power lets us live forever. Trust Jesus.
We've been exploring trips and trains and tons of fun right here at the Rocky Railway. Well, all journeys have a beginning and an end. As a matter of fact, passengers get on the train and the conductor shouts, "All aboard!" And then the train starts, and we start to journey, and we make stops so that the passengers can go sightseeing and have fun. Stop again, jump out and have fun, but eventually the journey ends. It stops right here, like a buffer point, like this. This means the train journey has ended, and there's no more tracks, and there's no way for the train to continue. Our life journey is a lot like a train. Our life journey is a lot like a train's journey. Every life has a beginning, and every life has an end. All right, Cruise at Home, I want you to take small steps and call out things you've done in your life.
I was born, I learned to walk, and I crawled.
All right, Cruise at Home, now it's your turn. We'll wait right here.
Yep.
Hey friends, I heard some great news yesterday. Cam was finally able to get his train up and over that mountain.
Woohoo! Yeah!
But I hear he won't be back for a few hours, so we're gonna have to wait to find out what happened.
Okay.
But what is that?
I think that's Cam. Ooh, that's Cam.
I made it.
Ooh.
I'm here.
Ooh.
I made it.
Ooh.
Just give me a second to rest.
Ooh, Cam, what happened to you? I didn't think driving a train was that tiring. I mean, I thought the train did all the work.
Oh, everything went great. We made it down the mountain, got the M&Ms delivered. Everyone was super excited. So we turned the train around and we're headed back to the station. And that's when I got the great idea to to try to get here faster.
Oh, you missed us, Cam.
Of course I did. But in order to get here faster, we had to make more steam.
Oh.
In order to do that, we had to make the furnace hotter. In order to do that, we had to put in more coal. So there we were, shoveling more coal, but it wasn't enough. So we had to add more coal, and it still wasn't enough. So we added more, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more, and then
You got back super quick?
we ran out of coal.
Ooh, that sounds frustrating and super tiring, too.
It was. Just when I thought we were going to get back, the train stopped. We were miles from everywhere. So I had to hike back while the rest of the crew stayed with the train.
Well, I guess everything does have to come to an end eventually. The coal runs out, the train stops, parties stop. You know what? People, they graduate from school, and grown-up school, they retire. Ending is just a part of life.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the most encouraging thing you've ever said to me.
Okay, well, listen. My friends and I, we've been learning that Jesus' power lets us live forever. Trust Jesus! Thanks to Jesus, we can live forever. You know what? There's no stop or end.
Wow, that is the most encouraging thing you've ever said to me.
See, you just needed to hear the whole story, Cam.
But wait, I've never known anyone who lived forever.
Well, then you need to hear about Jesus. And I'll be very blessed to tell you that he lives forever and he's my best friend.
Mine
too.
Wow. Well, here, let me go find a train that can rescue my crew, and then I want to come back and hear all about Jesus.
Great, we'll be waiting.
Thanks, guys.
You bet.
I'll be right back.
See you later. Bye, Cam. Every life has a beginning and every life has an end. At the beginning of our journey, we're born. We crawl, we walk. Maybe we get older and have grandkids. We go to work every day. We pay our taxes. We go on trips and we take maybe our grandkids to VBS. But eventually, life starts to slow down. And after a bit, all those wonderful life moments, they come to an end. Every life journey comes to an end. It can't continue and it can't move forward. A train is the same way. When you get to the end of the track, it can't move forward. It would derail or crash. Our lives can't go forward. Our lives can't go on forever without Jesus. We're at the end of the line, and Jesus is the only one who can remove that barrier.
That's right, Skittles, because when there seems to be no way, Jesus makes a way. Crews, if you have never accepted Jesus into your heart, you can do that right now. Please bow your head with me and say this. Jesus, I know I'm a sinner. Please forgive me of my sins. Come into my life and into my heart and be my Lord. In your name, amen.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Wow, having Jesus in my heart gives me so much joy.
Me too.
I think it's time to sing the rest of the songs now. What do you think, Starburst?
Yeah!
Oh, right on.
Woo! I love singing these songs.
Me too. Now it's time to get out our gizmos and look at that video and then do our Bible adventure for the day. We hope you have a lot of fun and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!